Sorry, we just had to do that. For a moment, black women was off the hook. For a moment.
Oh gosh, here we go again.
Gorilla Glue Girl, her GoFundMe was paused.
It was.
A girl didn't come see you, so she put a relax on her box and had to wear a diaper.
I saw that. I seen that.
Black women, y'all was doing good, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had a week off. And then Valentine's Day came.
Oh my God.
B. Simone got on TV.
Oh my God.
Not TV.
Not TV.
What
Because
is
we
called?
definitely ain't see her on TV.
Instagram.
Ain't it crazy how I kind of feel like it's TV?
Right, exactly.
Like sometimes I'll watch a long ass story and I'll just start doing something because I'm like, oh, this is going to take some time. Like it's a TV show. Oh God, here you go.
You gonna play the clip?
Oh shit.
I will be your Valentine. I will be your
Is
little
this
boo
it?
for the
Yeah.
day because
I'm about to pour another drink. I'm about to pour another drink.
Don't
I'm
hurt your
gonna
laptop.
start a little
Yeah, 'cause
love
this is work
challenge.
laptop.
Y'all already know we manifest in love all 2021.
First of all, how she got to manifest shit when she stole her last
Oh,
manifestation?
that's literally, I think that's the problem. I think that's the biggest problem.
We're going to get there. Don't be trying to take my points.
My bad.
You sit.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a lot.
Stop.
You want some?
Women,
No.
I'm still not having sex now.
Damn.
animals out here.
Why I said
bitch.
damn? You need to fast forward this.
No,
Yeah, what's
it's
that?
long. It's only 2 minutes.
Manifesting love.
Oh.
That's long.
She about to say
But
it right
here's a
now.
little challenge.
All right.
We
Come
got all
on,
these
girl.
things we want in a man.
First of all, I like her little eyebrow thing.
A little slit. I think that's a scar. I don't think even if she wanted
Oh, it's
to.
not a slit?
No, I think even if she wanted to grow hair.
I thought that was man-made.
No, not man-made.
You want some spray? Okay.
You didn't give me enough time to answer.
So
Thank you.
her slit ain't man-made?
I don't think so. It's never been there.
I like that.
You want this?
Oh, you know I'm going to need it. Hold on.
A list of things. He got to be tall. He got to be dark. He got to be handsome. He got to have pretty teeth. He got to.
Women do love tall, dark, and handsome. Mm-hmm. That's why I overcharge all y'all that said I wasn't that. Go ahead.
Family man. He got to be financially stable. He got to be rich. He got to be successful. He got to be all these things. And we ain't even half the things on that list.
All right, hold on. Before we get started,
Okay.
what is wrong with wanting those things?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
Okay,
at all. Keep
so
going.
we have no problem with what she
Nope.
said.
Nope. Go
Okay.
ahead. That's not the part.
He got to be a family man. Bitch, you ain't talked to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man.
How she know you and your mom? All right, never mind.
Be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He got to have a job. You need to go fill out some applications because you're still unemployed.
Do unemployed women like employed men? I have my answer.
I don't know.
but I'm
I
a
ain't
man.
unemployed, so.
I don't know.
Well.
I've always had a job.
Facts.
Nah, I think Section
Girl,
8.
you ain't
like
no job. I
Section,
saw you when you wasn't working. I'm playing.
he ain't seen me. I think Section 8 like Section 8 and food stamps like food stamps. So if you ain't got no job, you probably like someone who don't got no job.
I know some unemployed chicks too who like niggas with money.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't. But that's on us. We get to them later. Yeah. I have my man thing, but I get tired every week when nobody says this. So when I hate when people, all y'all be in my DMs saying, nobody be in my DMs.
Okay.
But they be like, yo, you hate women. But,
Do they say that?
They say you hate black women?
He got to have
Absolutely.
pretty teeth. You ain't seen
Then
it
it don't help that I got a Puerto Rican wife. We'll get to that later.
in 6 years. He got to have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Get your life together. This whole list that he got to be. You
It's
ain't
fine,
even half the
sweetheart.
things on that list. So this is what I challenge you to do.
Ooh.
So we can manifest love all 2021. Make that list of that perfect dream man that you got in your mind. Then
She kind of look good. I like
what
that.
I did,
She ugly.
Is this her cheating
make
notebook?
a list
No, I think that's a regular
of the
notebook.
type of woman he would need right by his side.
Okay, that's it. We don't have to listen.
All right.
You want him to
She basically saying the same thing.
What is the problem with what she said?
I think the main problem with what she said is that, first of all, manifestation and meeting qualities that a man has are literally two different things.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a 6-figure man, you literally cannot manifest. If you working at McDonald's, but you're wanting a 6-figure man, manifesting won't allow that to happen. There's work you need to do. She prefaced this by saying, we're manifesting love all 2020. This has nothing to do with manifesting.
Qualifications and manifestation don't.
They're not. They're not
I
the
rap?
same.
Did I rap?
Yeah, you did.
Did I rap?
Here
Go
you
ahead.
go.
Qualifications and manifestations are
Got
not
bars, nigga.
the same.
You gonna have to rap before the podcast.
I will.
Go ahead. Okay, continue.
So yeah, that's some first problematic thing.
I like her. I like her teeth too.
Oh, I thought he was talking about me.
I thought he was too.
I was like, damn, I got a little gap, but
She do too.
she
don't
do too.
Yeah.
She got a gap too.
shout out to the gaps because you know what we do. He told me. He said, I know. He know what he did.
Key, you are no longer allowed to invite people on our podcast.
That's what he said. He said it. So yeah, I think that was the most problematic thing. Not Jay-Z. What the fuck?
That is Kawhi Leonard.
Attempting or impersonating Jay-Z.
He was just saying it, but he do sound like him now.
He do.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I think that was the number one.
Why do
thing.
black women have a problem with what this queen said?
Fuck out of here. I think so you shot Ohavia, right?
I did. I saw her video.
You seen her video?
Wait,
so
quick pause. She's one of the stories that I put down yesterday because I said, "Oh, this is a long one. Let me do something." Yep.
So she was basically saying what Tink was said, and a little bit off of what she said. Also, is like,
fuck is Tink?
It's me.
you asked her that one more. He been drinking. Excuse him.
I've been drinking.
A little bit more of what she was saying, which I agree with as well, is like, you can't teach somebody or preach to somebody about something that you haven't obtained yourself, right? And she made a good point where she was like, you can't teach me how to make six figures if you ain't got six figures. And I
Or if you
kind of,
cheated to get to six figures, you know.
Is that fair? I answer my questions.
and I kind of agree with that. It's like, okay, let me see, because you know some type of handbook, some type of playbook of how to get to where it is that I'm trying to get to. Let me see if I can follow your path and reach that level as well. Now, maybe some things I might got to tweak because I'm going to do it differently than you. But it's
We're
like,
not copying people? Okay, go ahead.
but it's like,
The shade.
she's telling us things, which the first part I agree with a little bit, where it's like the things that you want in a man or a person or a mate or whatever.
And men, I got y'all back when it's time to.
I feel like you do have to make sure before you are manifesting these things, make sure you good first to accept those things that you're asking for, right? Make sure that you meet the qualities of that person that you're asking
Equally
for,
yoked.
right? Equally low. Fit the puzzle. Oh, ow.
He said it.
Make sure
She might be changing my mind. Go ahead.
the pieces of y'all puzzle are matching, okay?
Yes.
Y'all disgusting. So I get that part, but it's like, she's saying all these things, but do you have a man? Have you shown us this? Like,
I think she does have a man now.
And I seen that too.
Cheating on me.
I seen that too because she did something
like
for some guy.
Yeah, it was like
some
a party.
birthday thing or something.
And then they had pictures of them in the background.
yeah.
and
So I'm
stuff
like, is this
that.
her man? Like, if that is the case, tell us that in your video. Like,
Right.
this is how I got to where I am. Because the way that she's talking and how it's coming off is she's working on these things to get the man that she wants.
Because she said we. She said
Yeah.
we're manifesting
Yeah. Love.
all 2021.
Yeah. So I can see how people are like, agree with what she's saying. They're kind of like, sis, I don't know.
Well, the only people agreeing is men. Because we find this shit funny.
And that is also true because I have seen so many men repost this and saying, oh, she
Well, I
got a
found it
point.
funny.
Oh, she got
And
a
you know what's
point. And I'm
crazy? Them niggas
go.
don't have those things that she's asked. They
don't
don't
hate
have
on that.
it.
Don't hate on them kings.
Fuck
we
outta
date,
here.
we date within our salary.
I
I do too. You know, and this is a good point. Me and my friend, we had this little funny inside joke where there's this one girl in particular that we know, and we used to say, like, how does this one girl always have like the drug dealing nigga? Like, she always getting niggas with money.
respect it.
Always. She stayed with a nigga who gonna buy her something.
She real.
And it's because she came to the table that way.
Yeah.
No one's gonna come to me and offer me a Louis bag because I don't walk around with the Louis bag right now. So
True.
I'm like, okay, she's been this way. She's been kept, like upkept. Like, she's always paid a lot of money for her things. So when a man comes, it's not gonna be a regular man who's like, yeah,
Shout out to Rebecca.
Shout out to Rebecca, girl, you cute. A regular man is not gonna come around and be like, I want to change the way you do this.
Yeah.
You know, they're probably gonna match that. They're gonna want to match that. So we do have to have the qualifications that we're seeking, you know.
Right.
But at the same time, it's kind of like the whole manifestation thing. You cannot manifest if you're broke. You cannot manifest money. Maybe you can. Maybe you can win the lottery. But if we're talking about working, which she is under scrutiny for plagiarism.
That's what I was about to say too. I said a lot of women are kind of looking at her like, you can't talk about manifestation no more.
But are women mad at that because she tried y'all. She came at y'all. She did come at women.
I think the women are mad because those are the same women. You know what? Okay, so this is another thing. I'm sorry. This is another thing. There are certain.
You a whole clown.
There's another thing. There's a group of women who are like, I'm going to buy every self-help book. I'm going to buy every journal.
That is
I'm going to do all this.
a whole demographic.
There's a whole demographic, but won't do the physical work. They're all going to write it down. They're going to fold the paper up, put it in a prayer box and wish and hope and stuff like that.
Daily affirmation.
And those are the bitches who bought B. Simone's book, and they're mad about it. They mad they spent that $53.99 and it made this bitch a millionaire. So now when it came back and she's like, oh, I plagiarized this and I'm sorry for it. They're like, well, goddamn, bitch, so you trying to tell me it didn't work? It never worked, bitch. You always had to do the work.
Absolutely.
You always had to do the work, you know?
Facts.
What's the number on the camera?
Like, what we looking at?
Top left corner.
How can you see that? Wow.
22. Okay, I got time to say what I got to say.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Yo, all the men.
Hear from the guys' perspective,
Fellas.
Gavin. Mr. B.
Fellas, y'all, hold on, let me get the deep voice. Go for it.
I gotta stop screaming on this.
Did you hear her say
I heard her. Crazy self.
Shut up. This is not Mortal Kombat where you can just make your voice deep.
Finish him.
I might need you to record that later so I can use that as a
Yes!
I already recorded it. It's already recording.
Oh,
Let me tell y'all this. Men only reposted all what she said. We found that shit funny as fuck. Men find it funny and men find it convenient. And I'm not saying it's right. I got to specify that every time. I don't know how to say, what's the word that's not specified, but
Specific?
yeah, I don't know how to say that, but I can say specify now.
You can say specific.
I can say, no, I'm not going to try it. Then people going to disregard everything I'm about to fucking say.
Specific.
No, I always say it like Pacific. That's why.
It's got an S on
He
it.
from the east side, that's why.
Yeah, come on.
But he can't even throw no gang sign.
The point is this.
Anyway, go ahead.
Men find it funny and convenient when women directly attack women.
Yes.
And so we found it funny when she wrote this. Wow, it's one of the things. Let me tell you what probably happened. And I'm not, this is not a joke, but what probably happened is she probably was talking to her man. Mm-hmm. She probably said, hey, do you have any boys that, you know, I got homegirls, you got any boys, whatever. And he was probably like most men do, say no. Mm-hmm. And probably was like, why? Because your girls want such and such.
Side note, that is funny. Most men literally say no. They never, even though they have boys, they definitely
always
say
says no. And the reason why you say no is because women have standards that they...
Good job, ladies.
Yeah, as they should. Half the time, though, men look at it and be like, you don't have none of that shit.
Yeah.
And that happens more times.
Happens very often.
Men, but very often, even more often, men say, I'm not even going to dive into that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not worried about it. You know, when I posted, so we posted a video last week and it talked about how men, the comment I was going to make was like, men have to get comfortable, black men have to get comfortable with correcting black women when they're wrong. Mm-hmm. That was the thing there.
Yep.
And a lot of men DM me and was like,
I stay out of that shit.
Mm-hmm. That shit has zero to do with me.
I literally just looked in my brain and I saw something playing. Bitches don't like that.
They don't.
And even if have you seen that man?
Bitches.
Sorry.
Bitches don't like that.
Don't like
I
that.
refer to that shit all the time.
Have you guys seen that man? I forgot his name. He has the suit on, dark skin, good looking, older man. He gives advice to the women on Instagram. Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
You don't? I gotta find him.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's an older man.
Yeah.
And women specifically call into his show or his podcast to try to see what's wrong with their love life.
Okay.
The problem is
about.
These women know what's wrong with them. They know what's wrong, and they just need someone to tell them straight. He's
validation.
Like, how big are you? How many kids you got?
Yeah,
that's it. So you're wrong and loud, and he's going to correct you. And he's not. I can tell he's the type that used to go back and forth with bitches. Bitches don't like that. Yeah. Now he has a platform where he can stand up like, I'm right, and this is my thing.
I love when people say bitches more than me.
Love it.
And that goes for men and women, by the way.
These bitches.
But it's funny enough because sometimes as a man, I'm a photographer.
Are you really?
I shoot a lot of women.
Oh my god!
I didn't know. Y'all need photography. Hit up Gavin.
Please. I was laughing because last week I said something about me. I said something on the podcast. I was like, oh, Key deal with more women than me. And Key goes, nah, probably not. And I thought about it and I'm like, I meet so many different women from different walks of life that I've met some women that are drop dead gorgeous. I've met some that is not as cute,
ugly. No, I'm just playing.
And I will tell you this: the pretty they are,
that it don't necessarily guarantee.
It does not guarantee.
I have some gorgeous friends who cannot have him, can't keep a man, can't have a man,
Can't
nothing.
keep a job, can't pay a bill on time.
Literally, like yeah, that
And it
doesn't.
sucks because some of the people, it's just like, damn, like it's like what is going on? So when I heard what she said, I thought it was funny because I'm like, oh, you really. Sorry, when I see celebrities, no matter what tier they on, when I see them do shit like this, I'm like, oh, you trying to get famous? I mean, trying to go viral. Excuse me.
She's trying to come back because she already
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, this is how you're going to get back in the media. Your shit start popping. People start searching for you. They start watching your videos. You get followers. And then the sad part is, I don't know if she realizes, like, now you have black men and women going back and forth.
Yeah.
Because dudes right now, let me tell you something. This video got sent to us. We were laughing. And we were laughing like, oh, well, how many girls have you met that literally came out only with, in a clutch, they had a lipstick, you know, they had their car keys and they had the ID. That was it. That's in that little ass clutch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's you know, for me, I always tell people, I'm like, yo, go out with your money. Like I tell my sister back in the day, like, please go out with your money. So when that dude say, oh, his car don't, you be like, look here, bro, I'm paying for my half. You figure it out. I will Uber home or I will drive home, whatever the case may be. It's like tough, but I've shot girls. I've worked with girls who they sleep on couches. Yeah. I've met more women that sleep on couches.
Bums.
Yeah.
I know influencers that are bums.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly why I hate that word.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I know people who literally.
And really quick. Not my friends. My friends ain't bums. I got some influencer
you
friends.
tell true about Rebecca. It's cool.
It ain't Rebecca. I got some. If you listen to this girl, y'all follow my homegirls. I ain't gonna say them, but those ain't the girls I'm talking about. I know some. Like,
you didn't just throw your hands up, did you?
Throw my hands up.
I done met people who like, oh, these are fake bags.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
These are like, but look, when
Tink.
I go out, I'm going to figure it out. And I know finessers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. It is what it is. Before I change these cameras, anybody got any last things to say before we go to the next subject?
Be known, yeah.
And then you can go on the teacher.
Be known, yeah.
Be known.
Yeah. Be known, yeah. She's just trying to come back. I mean, I think it's good that she's trying to come back, but her talking about manifestation again, I just think people are over her talking about it because she has no validity in it.
And I, for one, didn't have any problem with anything she said because I'm not the type of person that subscribes to woo-woos and manifestation and stuff like that because I know sometimes that people fall on luck. And I've never been the type of person who, like, I literally, like you said, I date within my, what was that?
The chair, probably.
It is haunted in here. But I date within my bracket. You know, I don't try to go above or below that. So I don't need to write in a journal.
Your man taller than you.
He is. And that's okay. That's a different bracket. Because I'm 5'1". But yeah, I date in my bracket. I don't look for anything that I can't provide already. Facts. And if anything, I can provide more. Like, not to be funny, I'm probably going to end up making more than any dude.
Gavin talking to you.
Go ahead.
Can you fix that? Because I can't see myself. Key like to see herself on the camera.
Oh, what's happening? Why it look like that?
Because Key can probably move so it can't focus on
I did move a little bit.
Stop moving.
Anyway.
But yeah, so date your age.
Date your age.
Date your age. Date your age.
I said that last week.
Can you fix the thing?
Fuck me in the ass, man.
Please. I'm just kidding. I do not like that. I do not. I don't enjoy that.
No, if you in an anal, like people gotta get out of stuff they not into. I'm not into it either, so don't judge me. But
all right,
we're judging you.
Anyway, next subject. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I told this girl something. She told. Remember, I said it. The girl who told me to give my girls so much money for nails, and I was like, no, I act within my wage.
Yeah, I seen
and
that.
It's funny. My wife was talking about like,
memes.
oh, if I ever had a side chick, and I was like, I cannot afford it.
I can't afford it.
Don't never think I'm going to do that because I will find shit to buy, so I cannot afford it.
Yes. Yes.
Like I got shit now I want to buy. I can't afford no girl.
That shit's so mind blowing.
Wrong with you, girl?
When niggas be like, oh, back in the days, you know, niggas used to have multiple girls. Yeah, they could afford that.
They can afford that.
You can't afford two girls.
You can't afford two of me.
You cannot.
And I don't ask for shit.
So that's true.
I don't ask for shit.
You can't even
and you
ask
can't
for two of me, and I don't even ask for nothing
you can't afford
materialistically.
Me. And I'm very low maintenance.
I don't understand.
What bothers me, I'm getting tired of you chicks who keep talking about, nah, man, it be these bitches who be talking about like, oh, yeah. What about polygamy? I think I put it in our group chat. And I sent y'all that girl who was hit. She was not cute.
Yeah, she was. You did say
and I'm like,
that.
nobody ain't trying to date you. Well, somebody might be trying to date you and they got another girl. So I get it. Next subject.
Anyway.
Not
All
alone,
right.
though. Not on your own, girl. You need a sidekick.
So y'all know it's Black History Month, right?
Is it?
It is.
So we have a couple teachers in a couple of these crazy states of
Oh, my God.
America.
I know where this is going.
America.
America.
So the first one we got is a Florida teacher that was telling students that slaves were not whipped.
That did happen.
And the N-word just means ignorant.